Why were they so intrigued with the moon that they would create these large astronomy observatories that would allow them to track, for example, the 18.6-year lunar cycle between maximum rising and setting, minimum rising and setting, which takes it takes 18.6 years to go through the full cycle. And to put it into a very, what I would think of as kind of a comprehensible motion, is you've got a minimum rising, a minimum setting, a maximum rising, a maximum setting. And it goes like this. Does that make sense what I'm doing? It goes maximum, like maximum rise, minimum set. Maximum set, minimum rise. And it oscillates like that back and forth. It takes 18.6 years, give or take a few days. There's a place that we'll go to at some point in Colorado called Chimney Rock. We can pull up a slide of it a little bit later if you'd like. It's two natural pillars. Huge pillars are 1,000 feet above the valley floor. And they're connected by a ridge. And you can go up that ridge, and where the ridge sort of flattens out before you get to these two huge pinnacles of rock, there's the remnants of an ancient structure there, an ancient kiva that would have been built by the Chacoan people. And this was one of the Chacoan outliers, part of the whole Chacoan civilization that was pretty much covered the 10,000 square miles of the San Juan Basin in New Mexico, whose hub was Chaco Canyon. And there was a whole series of outliers that were places of observation, high pinnacle points that would have been probably used as a communication system. We can pull some of this up and I can show you some of these slides. You'll kind of see how it worked. But at Chimney Rock, the remains of a kiva are there, and if you position yourself at the right location within that kiva, which is circular, you peer through those two pinnacle rocks, and it marks that position where you will see every 18.6 years, you will see the moon rising in between those two rocks. And that's coming up later this year.
What's up with the moon? It's really strange. Also the more dense material on the moon is above the less dense material, which is the opposite of the Earth, and it's similar to like a digging or excavation site.